Any mention?
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 58.
1 second. Correct number today?
Yes, Your Lordship.
You verified before coming? Very good.
No objection.
1 second. Number?
58, Your Lordship.
58.
Yes, Your Lordship.
I declared it 21, I 23. Nalan Idhar, who's other side?
I'm there.
No
Your Lordship.
objection.
No objection.
Lordship, I pray for 2 weeks. Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. My Lord, item 60, my Lord. Inform the other side, my Lord. 60, right? My Lord, kindly 2 weeks time. My Lord, yes, my Lord. The first time we're asking, my Lord, time, kindly.
For what? For
My Lord,
adjournment?
yes.
Doesn't matter, 2 weeks.
My Lord, 2 weeks, my Lord.
Yes.
Highly obliged.
Obliged.
Yes.
Items 62 and 63 for these two matters are listed for filing of written submission, my Lord.
Which is this?
This item 62 and 63, the blacklisting matter, my Lord. Those.
Okay, yeah.
Lord, I was praying for some more time, my Lord, because of 1 week more after.
Okay. 1 week more to file notes and submissions. Yes.
By 30th, I will file, my Lord, 30th.
30th? 30?
Because there is some vacation also, or on by 28th, your Lordship may have it, 28th.
Oh, you have Chat Puja and on.
No.
26 years.
No, check.
Yes. Now too many festivals.
Too many.
Yes. Right.
Please, my lords, I beg to mention items 55 and 57. The conducting counsel, Mr. K.P. Bhattacharya, has some personal difficulties, my lord.
Where's the petitioner?
55 and 57.
Yeah, objection?
No, Your Lordship.
Okay, yes, after?
2 weeks, my lords. Grateful.
Yes.
55 and 57.
Yes.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 64, my lord. My lord, the conducting counsel is out of station, my lord. Due to poor network connection, he could not come attend, my lord.
54.
Who's Mr. Pathak?
My lord, Mr. V. Kumar.
Okay, after 2 weeks, yes. Yes.
I am obliged.
No objection, no?
No objection. Supplementary list item number 1.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, this is the second round of litigation. The first writ petition was withdrawn due to some defects.
23 or 24 there? 23, sir. Huh? 24. Okay, yes.
The first writ petition was withdrawn due to some defects, Lordship, and the same was granted by order 2008-2025.
Okay.
Now, Lordship, this matter pertains to the arbitrary action done by the respondents number 1 and 2 against the petitioners. Now, the petitioners, Lordship, are representatives of some members of a village called Latpanar Rim and Latpanar Thamai.
The respondents or the petitioners?
The petitioners, Lordship.
Right.
So, what happened in this matter, Your Lordship, is that the village has been implicated in a title suit, being TS number 50 of 2024.
What is the suit about?
It's basically a civil land dispute, Lordship. It's a land dispute between the village and a private individual. Now, what happened in this matter, Your Lordship, is that what happened after that is that the village started collecting funds to finance the present litigation. At first, the petitioners were complying with the collection of funds, Lordship, but then at the end, later on, slowly, they stopped They stopped providing funds. Yes, Lordship. Because why? There was no transparency on how the money was used and how it was disbursed. Now,
Who's the lawyer appearing title suit?
Keep Poshna, Lordship.
Who's the key portion? District Council
No, Lordship.
in July.
No, Lordship. He's from Shillong itself.
Good luck, Sawian, this one.
Yes,
There's a
Lordship.
suit, Annexure 3.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Right. Yes, then.
So what happened, Your Lordship, is that if I may take Your Lordship to Annexure 4, which is at page number 18. Now this is the Khasi version, Your Lordship, and the translated is at page number 20. Now this is a representation to the Sardar Shnong of Lat Panar
Why they've been
Thamai.
ostracized?
No, Lordship, they've not been ostracized, but when they asked for help, when they asked for NOCs and everything else, the village flatly refused, and the reply to that, and the reason for such refusal is at page number 23, which is Annexure 5, Lordship. Page number 24 is the translated copy. If I may take Your Lordship to,
Yes.
if I may take Your Lordship to paragraph number. Paragraph number 5, Lordship. After that, if I may read, after that, another joint meeting of the two villages was held on 27, so on and so forth, during which clarifications were again
Were you
requested.
punished
Yes,
for
Your
not
Lordship.
contributing to litigation?
Yes, Your Lordship. So I was
Appearing. Have you met the council party also?
no, Lordship. The district
Then?
council has not been made a party, but
District Council should be made a party here, Lordship.
Yes. You make them a party.
yes, Your Lordship. If I,
Because
We
state is
issue
only
interim
performer.
orders at least that you should not be deprived of any schemes or any benefits that come to villages. But then,
And state is performer here, my lord.
yes, Lordship.
so you only you are just state performer. You have heard Mr. LC Imran, Council Petitioner, which you notice the response 1 and 2. Performers 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 5. So the performance on number 3 and 4 presented by MSNG Shalla with so and so stone. The grievance as set out in the writ petition is that the writ petitioners, due to their non-contribution to not contribution to for payment of fees to contest a certain title suit being TS number 50 of 2024 pending before the District Council courts at Shillong. Nongstown in Shillong,
Lordship, this is at Nongstown.
pending at District Council Court Nongstown, have been subjected to discriminatory treatment in the form that no objection certificates and written certificates have been denied to them on their application. It is noted that though the state has made responded, District Council, the KHDC, which is the regulatory authority over traditional institutions, also steamships, has not been arrayed as party in the instant matter. Petitioner is directed to implead its council as necessary parties. Coming to the case at hand, if the facts as portrayed are correct, a prima facie case will be made out for some interim orders at this stage itself. Next paragraph, accordingly, it directed that the respondents number 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
That is, both of them are the same. One is Dorbar Shtong Lat Panar.
Yes, one is Lat Panar Thamai and one is
Rim, one is Thamai.
yes, Lordship.
Shall not discriminate against the petitioners in the matter of village affairs or in allowing them any schemes or benefits which they are due and entitled to. Just after when you file application,
Lordship, maybe by a week, Lordship will be able.
just after 1 week.
As apply, Lord.
Item number 2.
May your Lordship.
Yes. What
My
is this?
Lordship, the present petition is filed by the petitioner after initial selection of the MBBS candidate on 30/9/2025. It is annexure 4 of the main petition, my Lordship. The
Which
petition.
page?
28, my lord.
Page 28. What's her name? Anushka.
Yes, my Lordship. My Lordship, petitioner name is stricken out, and in her place one Khasi Jandia candidate who is number 1 of the reserve category has been
Yes.
migrated at serial number 13, and original serial number 13 is reduced to number 14, my Lordship. The same page,
Yes.
my Lordship.
Yes.
Petitioner serial number 14 has been removed and placed it at the waiting list, my Lordship, in the
Yes.
final list dated
25.
7/10/25, my Lord,
Where
and
is
it's
that?
annexure 6,
Page 36, my lord.
page
Oh, one
36.
thing, Ms. Professor, see, the thing is that, what do you mean by migration?
If I may explain, my lord, what has happened, my lord, that on 30th September, my lordship will kindly see the marks at serial number 14. Tanushka Chakravarti was having a NEET score of 442, my lord. Your lordship, and kindly see. And in the list, if your lordship will see, in that Rincor, the candidate, my lord, at page 29, your lordship will find, of page 29, Rincor Nonkring was having NEET score of 475, my lord.
Yes.
So she was having higher marks than the general candidate, my lord. So this, because then she
But
could
was this a final list 30th September?
no, then this was corrected on 7th October, my lord. Your lordship will find that correction at 7th October. 7th October, my lord, and
That page?
page 36, my lord, at serial number 13. Record was having higher marks of 475, so she was placed in the open category.
And where's this?
And
name
Tanushka
waiting list?
Chakravarti at waiting list because her marks was 442. Even in the open category, she could not have been eligible, my lord, because what the mistake government did in the first list by putting the Tanushka Chakravarti in the open category, despite she was having lower marks than Record, my lord.
Okay.
So Record should have been in the open category because on merit she got into the open category. So this she could not have been, and the my lord, in fact, recently only I argued this matter before Supreme Court on this issue only, and the Supreme Court said that if once it is in open category, it has to the person is meritorious, so it is in open category only.
May your Lordship.
Paragraph 10, you also will see where this principle has been.
May your Lordship.
Paragraph
Yes,
10.
yes, yes. Let us submit.
Yes, yes.
My Lordship, Annexure 3. The Government of Meghalaya has issued one addendum, my Lordship, where it is clearly mentioned that standard operating procedure will be followed at the time of selection of the candidate, my Lordship.
Where's that page?
Page is 21, my Lordship.
21.
Annexure 3, my Lordship.
Yes.
Standard operating procedure will be followed by the state government at the selection of the candidate, my Lordship. And my Lordship, kindly see turn the pages,
Yes.
and page number 23, my Lordship. Seat reservation breakdown, how it is calculated, my Lordship.
Yeah.
17 seats for Khasi Jantia, 17 seats, 37 seats for Khasi Jantia, 37 seats for Garo student, and 14 seats for
Unreserved.
unreserved category, my Lordship. And it is that criteria was published, my Lordship, in the year 1983, my Lordship. So if it is the Government of Meghalaya at the time of selection of the candidates, they follow the standard operating procedure, my Lordship, and they publish the notification on 30/9/2025. It is correctly they have done, my lordship. And my lordship, in this regard, I have to submit one citation, my lordship.
Yes. Yes.
My lordship, page number 30. 30 of and 30.
What is the name of the case?
The sort of Yadav versus State of Uttar Pradesh, my lordship. My lordship, last two paragraph, my lordship.
Page 30.
Yes, my lordship. At the initial stage, when the open and general category seats are to be filled, the claim of all reserved categories candidates based on merits must be considered, and if any candidates from such reserved categories on their own merit are entitled to be selected against open or general category seat, such placement of the reserved category candidate is not to affect in any manner the quota reserved for such categories in the vertical reservation, my lordship. It is the direction given by the Supreme Court, my
No,
lordship.
but this is, you see, this is just a, this is a submission. You come to the finding.
And paragraph
See,
number
this is, see, the High Court Rajasthan Bombay adopted the same principle while the horizontal reservation.
Yes,
Second view that with the High Court Allahabad essentially be the premise that after two steps as so and so, then they can be adjusted. This is a second view. There's a third view now.
and third view, please, my lordship.
Second view. See, now come to the finding. Where you reported this?
My lord,
Once
the-
you give a.
Yes, Saurav Yadav, Your Lordship is referred in this, the judgment which I have referred to, Your
You
Lordship.
kindly give the. Because this is not a finding.
This is not the finding. Finding is, Your Lordship will find.
Finding is that they were saying that suppose that the reservations have been placed accordingly and certain candidates have been placed in certain categories, correct?
Yes.
So at a later stage, now even whether they should be allowed to migrate, that's the thing, that's a second view. But what is the senior judgment?
The paragraph 10, Your Lordship will kindly see, because in this case, the reserve category candidate was having higher marks than the general category candidate.
Yeah.
So therefore, now that reserve category.
No, that's general principle. Now that if you qualify in merit, then you cannot be counted to be
That's
against the quota
yes,
that
my
you
lord.
appeared for.
Paragraph 10, Your Lordship will say, by now it is well settled principle of law that a candidate belonging to any of the vertical region.
No, we had the same case here that
Yes, Your Lordship
the
has-
police matter which
Yes, my lord. In paragraph 10 also, if recent judgment, Your Lordship will see paragraph 10 of this.
the same matter was here also where the single judge had held that once you unreserved remain unreserved,
Yes.
the categories which have been they should remain in their own categories. That was
That was
overturned
just
by
the same
bench.
judgment which was set aside by
Yes,
division
my
bench.
lord.
my
I
lord.
appeared for this
Yes,
case
my
that
lord.
time.
I remember
Yeah.
now. By now, it is well settled principle of law that a candidate belonging to any of the vertical reservation category who, on the basis of his own merit, is entitled to be selected in the open or general category will be selected against the general category, and his selection would not be counted against the quota reserved for such vertical reservation category. Reliance in this could respect could be placed on the 9 judges bench of this court in Indira Sani, and also in R.K. Savarwal and state of Punjab and Ritesh so and so. So this is the, however, this court in the case of Saurav Yadav had an occasion to consider for the first time as to whether the said principle laid down in Indira Sani and followed subsequently would also apply to cases of horizontal reservation. Prior to this judgment, there was conflicting views of different high court. This court, after surveying the various earlier pronouncements and considering the views as expressed by this High Court, observed thus. Finally, we must say that the steps indicated by the High Court of Gujarat in Para 69 of the judgment of Taman Ben contemplate the correct and appropriate procedure for considering and giving effect to both vertical and horizontal reservation. Illustration given by us deals with only one possible dimension. There could be multiple such possibilities. Even going by the present illustration, the first female candidate, because it was a case of female candidate, etc. Miller, in that because now 12 Miller, it could thus be seen that court approved the steps indicated by High Court of Gujarat in paragraph 69 of judgment in so and so case for considering and giving effect to both vertical and horizontal reservation. In the said case, court was considering horizontal reservation for the female candidate. It was observed that a meritorious reserve category candidate who is entitled to the general category of the said horizontal reservation, his own merit, will have to be allotted seat in the general category or horizontal reservation, meaning thereby such candidate cannot be counted in horizontal reservation seat reserved for the category of vertical like SC/ST. 13. It will also be apposite to refer to the following observation made by S. Ravindra Bhatt J. in his concurring judgment. I would conclude by saying that reservation, both vertical and horizontal, are method of ensuring representation in public services. These are not to be seen as rigid slots where a candidate's merit, which otherwise entitle her to be shown in the open category, is foreclosed. As a consequence would be that if the state's argument is accepted, doing so would result in communal reservation where each social category is confined within the extent of their reservation, thus negating merit. The open category is open to all, and the only condition of a candidate to be shown in the merit regardless of whether reservation benefit of either type is available or not. So the issue, my lord, and my learned colleague has placed that SOP, my lord. Kindly see this.
You come to your judgment, you please at page 43.
Yes, madam.
The second view which you
Yes, my lordship,
which you had proposed. Now 12. You read the page internal page 43. See the third paragraph.
Page number 30, my lordship, this second paragraph.
No, you count page 43. The second view is propounded. They have just examined it, and you see this is anyway. Issue notice. You come to from page 42, where it says open category is not a quota, rather available to all women and men alike.
Yes,
Similarly, and then 12, in my opinion, second view collapses completely when more than stipulated percentage. Anyway, heard Ms. G. Professor.
my lordship, this is the reserved category candidate can be migrated only after allocation of open category seat is completed, my lordship, not before than that.
No, see, the thing is that let them file affidavit. When can you file it? Yes, but MSD.
My lordship, my only prayer is that one seat may be kept reserved.
We cannot do that. We can, because prima facie you have to make out a good case that that you in the
My
event
lordship,
that you
otherwise
succeed.
My lord, in this case also,
Because the thing is
ruined,
that
my
now
lordship.
after you've been put the waiting list, the other people who are on top of you.
Otherwise,
they
my
will be affected
career will be
adversely
ruined,
also.
my lordship.
my lord, what has happened in this case also, the judgment cited, if civil succeeds, civil can be adjusted against the next year also. That is the principle. That is the principle. But that prima facie case is not made out, my lord.
Yes, heard MSG Professor and then the council petitioner. You should notice the Advocate General is so and so is present on behalf of the respondents 1 to 4. No further notice required. Stop notice to issue to the. We will not issue notice perform respond right now. Notice problem right now. Affidavit we file. Can you file it within 2 weeks?
Yes, well, we'll do that.
Better to file by the state from 2 weeks. Instead of order to consider at that stage.
Item number 3.
You take this back. The prayer of interim order.
Please, Your Lordship.
Once again, let the file come. Yeah.
Lordship, here, Lordship, I am impugning my transfer order, Lordship.
You impugn your transfer order?
Yes, Lordship.
How?
Lordship, and before I am going into the merits of the case, I rely on two decisions of the Honorable Supreme Court as the scope of judicial review in transfer matter is very limited.
State to the law.
Lordship, as
You give the facts of the case.
Lordship, no, Lordship, as the scope of
You're saying no.
yes,
Then the court
Lordship,
asking you to plead the facts. You're saying no. What kind of submission
oh,
is that?
Lordship, my apology, Lordship, I could not
You
hear.
say what is the case about?
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, I will.
You have to understand. I have no idea what the case is about. What's here?
Lordship,
Based on the law, how will I know the law will follow the facts?
no, yes, Lordship, I'm coming, Lordship. So, Lordship, in the year 2023, I was posted at the present place of posting, that is Kohima, that is Annexure 1, page 17, Lordship.
Okay.
And thereafter, Lordship, on that is 2nd September 2025, I have submitted leave application for unleave, 20 days unleave, but that was objected by the respondent number 5, and he has also challenged me, saying that on what basis I am asking for unleave. Then he has same thing, he has endorsed on the footing of the my application, that is annexure 2, type copy is at page 19, Lordship. Then he has
Endorsement. What does it say?
that is last line, 15 days CL or 20 days MPL or 9 days EL, Lordship. Then thereafter, Lordship,
20 days.
yes,
Yes, okay.
thereafter, Lordship, he has directed me that I have to file one leave application by way of representation. Then again I have filed a representation for the leave application, that is page 20, and the type copy is at page 21. And Lordship, again he has in my leave application he has marked some his on the footing of my application he has written, that is last line, under which rule 20 day in EL can be granted, commuted leave can be availed not exceeding half the amount of half pay leave. Please quote exact rule position, show the rule position where from the quota of already accumulated leave can be converted to EL. So thereafter, nevertheless, Lordship, my leave was granted. My leave was granted on 12 September 2025, that is page 22, annexure 4.
How many days? 20 days.
Lordship, yes, Lordship, 20 days, for 20 days. Then when I went to my home for construction of house, as I said that I need leave for construction of my house, so only 14 days was over of my EL. I received a telephonic information that I have been transferred. So on that input transfer order is at page 25, annexure 7.
Why so you're implying that this is a personal agenda of?
Yes, Lordship. Yes, Lordship. Yes, Lordship. I also satisfy. Further, also I will satisfy, Lordship. And the impugned transfer order is at page 25, annexure 7. And my name is appearing at serial number 1. There is 2.1. And I'll be replaced by that is I'll be replaced by Prabhakar, who is also the performer respondent in the instant case as respondent number 6. Lordship, now kindly come to page 11 of my writ petition, paragraph number 15.
You made malified.
Lordship, that is what.
Let's see. Yeah.
Paragraph 15. It is pertinent to mention that the strength in the signal company cipher section of the HQ IGR is 1 authorized Subedar cipher, 2 Naib Subedar, and 6 warrant officers. However, by the impugned transfer and
we're reading from para 11.
Page 11, paragraph 15.
Page 11, paragraph
15.
Okay.
It is pertinent to mention that the strength in the signal company cipher section of the HQ IGR North is 1 authorized Subedar cipher, 2 Naib Subedar, 6 warrant officers. However, by impugned transfer and posting order dated, the respondent number 6 was transferred to the HQ IGR and will be replacing the petitioner, whereas by rank the petitioner is a superior commissioned officer to the respondent number 6. In other words, while comprising the authorized strength of the signal company cipher section and only to satisfy the ego of the respondent number 5, the respondent number 2 without any reasonable justification has issued the impugned transfer and posting order dated 25/9/2025, and consequently it is apparent that the impugned transfer and posting order.
Where are you now? Your leave is over.
Lordship,
where are you now?
I'm in a HQ IGR North.
No, your leave is over also. You have rejoined.
Yes, I have joined. I have joined. Then I'll be relieved from at the present posting on 20 of this month, Lordship.
Yeah, Dr. Muzika.
I'll file affidavit, my lord.
Meanwhile, we'll
my lord, it appears
Astos movement.
My lord, no case is made out, my lord.
Lordship, one more point,
no,
Lordship.
Only one case made out. If it's been granted earned leave for 20 days,
my lord.
Then why is it asked to return for 14 days?
My lord, kindly see the malafide, my lord, the transfer order issued by headquarters, my lord. That is malafide is alleged against someone in IG.
It's written here to satisfy the ego of respondent number 5.
Well, number 5 is not even in headquarters, my lord. Kindly see, my lord. Vikas Upadhyay, Signal Company Headquarters, Inspectorate General of Assam Rifle North.
Where is this situated? 99 EPO.
He's posted at IGR.
It's here only.
IGR is not here, DGR is here. Directorate General is here, Inspectorate General is, there are 3 or 4 Inspector General.
Is it a routine transfer?
No, Lordship, because Lordship, the normal tenure in one place of posting is 3 years, which I am going to complete in the month of June. And besides,
Month of June 26.
yes, Lordship.
Normal tenure
Normal tenure would not hold, is not
And besides, Lordship, one point, Lordship.
ironclad rule.
Your Lordship may appreciate, Lordship. Kindly come to the impugned transfer order, page 25.
Yes.
Number 1, that is posting orders after. Besides, down this is stated number 1, reference your SO2 cipher DO letter number so and so dated 2 September 2025. That is the same date, Lordship. I have applied for leave application. I have submitted my leave application, and this letter has been written by the respondent number 5. I have been transferred only at the instance of.
This is sent to the reference your DO letter number so this is by respondent number 5.
Yes, Lordship.
Where's
This
the letter?
letter,
Where's
this
that?
Lordship, the number 61259.
Yes, where's that? Where's that in annexure?
That is, Lordship, I have not received, but the number is
How do you
belongs
know
to
that
it is
how
the
the
service
court
number of
to take that this is the this letter issued by respondent number
Lordship.
5.
It is the service number of the respondent number 5.
Is that correct, Dr. Mosika?
Yes, Lordship. It is the service number of the respondent number 5.
What I'm paying, the matter come day after tomorrow. Right?
Yes, you take instruction.
On Friday, I'll take instruction.
Yes, heard Mr. B. Dev, then counsel the petitioner. Issue notice. Dr. N. Mosika, learned ESGI with so present and accept and on behalf of response 1,
1, 2, 3, 4.
1,
2, 3, 4.
and 6. No, 1 to 4.
1 to
Such
4.
no further notice required. Notice to go to the respondents number 5 and 6. Mr. B. Dev submits that the petition is directed against a transfer order dated when?
No date also. Yeah.
Dated 25th September
Yes,
2025, whereby he alleges the same has been occasioned by malafide on the part of respondent number 5. Oh yes, he's correct. See, his even in respondent number 5 is IC 61295M, and even in this impugned orders is 61259M. Personal letter, yes. Come now.
Which I see.
Whereby he's that's what submitted, whereby he alleges the same as the occasion by malafide on the part of the respondent number 5, who harbors a personal grudge against the writ petitioner. We submit that the transfer order has also been issued while he was on sanctioned earned leave. He further submits. What's the further submission?
Lordship.
What's the further submission?
Lordship,
Apart from that, the orders issued while he was on earned leave. What's the further submission?
after that, Lordship, he has when he has received my respondent number 5 has received my leave application, he has endorsed his remark on the footing of my application, Lordship. That is under
He further submits that the remarks made by the respondent number 5 on the leave application will go to show as to the animosity that the said respondent has against the writ petitioner. He therefore prays at this stage that he begins some interim protection. Next paragraph, Dr. N. Mosika prays that he be allowed to obtain instructions on the writ application. Stop. Next one, according to this matter, when? On Friday. On that is 17. On 17/10. Also for further orders. That is further provided that till the next date status quo on the moon petitioner shall be maintained.
He has time till 20th, otherwise.
Even then, because he can't make notings like that in the thing. That shows that malafide. That's the only thing he's alleging.
Item number 4.
Yes.
Which, please, Lordship. This is the second round of litigation, Lordship, where
on the last occasion, Your Lordship has directed the District Council to afford the opportunity of hearing to the petitioner. This is in connection with that printing of the smart identity card, Lordship. Lordship, what has happened is they have done a very perfunctory exercise.
Done a very perverted exercise?
A perfunctory exercise, Lordship, just namesake. And they have passed an impugn order again with cancelling my contract, which was settled in 2023 with immediate effect. Assailing that, Lordship,
Where's the order?
Impugn order is at page 35, Lordship.
35?
35, Annexure 5.
Yes.
3 reasons they have given, Lordship. One is that I created some software.
You created some?
Some software to store the data of the employees.
Who?
Lordship, page 35.
Where's the earlier order of this court?
Lordship, yes. That is at page 26. Lordship.
Okay. What is the direction?
Lordship, the direction is at page 29, paragraph 5.
Okay, yes.
In fact, Your Lordships had also directed them to take a balanced decision. But in my humble submission, Lordship, the manner in which they had taken this decision was predetermined. They wanted to cancel it.
Yes.
And the reasons which they have given, Lordship, are...
First reason, he said software creation.
Lordship, first reason they said that I created a software to store the data of these employees, which I was not supposed to do.
Why do you store the data?
Lordship, I have not stored any data.
What is storing the data of the people? That means here.
For printing the smart card, Lordship, there is a web-based database. It's available online. Whenever the ID is issued, there is a QR which is generated, and that QR can be checked by the officials of the District Council, the licensing officers and all, to verify the license. That is the.
So you had the details of all the employees in the database.
If I had to issue the license, the card, Lordship, naturally that software had to be there. Otherwise, I would not be able to.
Suppose you can sell the data also.
Lordship, no, absolutely. That is not their allegation. They say that I made the software which I was not supposed to do. Second allegation is, Lordship, that I have not.
Why do you make software then? Why do you just print the cards?
Lordship, it's an online system. All the credentials are uploaded in a database. The card is printed along with the QR code, and that database is accessible to the District Council.
That means you have your own setup outside the District Council?
No, Lordship, no, not at all.
It's not a question of you functioning
from the database is owned by the District Council as per the agreement. They say that I have not disclosed that I have made that software.
To tap into the database?
There is no question of tapping, Lordship, because for making the smart card, I have to enter the details somewhere, and it is generated and they access. I am nowhere in a position to access that.
You mean to say that now you can't access, suppose your own software can't access the data that you stored?
No, as per the agreement, I am not allowed.
You can access it, correct?
Lordship, possession is with me, ownership and everything is with them, like in a normal software.
If ownership of a house is with Mr. X and you're in possession of the house, what does that mean?
At this stage, I don't have anything because this software is only for the purpose of.
Anyway, okay, yes, continue.
Second reason they said, Lordship, that I have not furnished the name of the staff which I have employed. And the third reason is that, Lordship, there was a violation of Rule 31 of the District Council Constitution of District Council rules, in as much as, Lordship, the EC was never consulted, or that there was no tender. Now this contract, Lordship, of work of issuing smart card, this has been going on since the last several years, Lordship. It has been a convention not to issue any tender ever. And even the previous person who was doing it, he also had a 3 years term.
He had his own software also.
For the same thing, Lordship. It is not the first time. So at this stage, Lordship, I am only praying that notice may be issued, because out of 5 years, 3 years of work I had already completed.
Then why didn't you go for private law remedy?
Lordship, because in my humble submission, they have done it in a very premeditated manner, and certain rights were created, Lordship. And what they say is that the
agreement allows you, anyway, we'll not go into that now. Yes, because you are to perform as per the recitals in the agreement.
Lordship, yes, there is no. I can show, Lordship, that what the reason which they have given now, it was not the reason which they had given in the earlier round.
Yes.
Lordship, we just received this copies this morning, Lordship. I need some time to seek instructions. Let this matter come up next week, Lordship.
Where is your senior?
He's in this post, Lordship.
He's in this post. Heard Mr. S. Debt and Counsel petitioner issued notice. Mr. G. Parade.
All the respondents.
Is present except that we have all the respondents to put in this call for just after 1 week for instructions or activities.
Highly obliged, Lord.
Item number 5.
What is this?
So these are also with regard to regulation, my lord. My lord, two matters came up yesterday, my lord. Lords is passed from the same department, my lord.
So cascading effect.
Similarly situated, my lord. In fact, I prepared a chart for how long they are serving, against which post, and from where they obtained a degree and diploma.
Where's yesterday's order? Same department?
Same department.
Same.
More or
the
less.
bar is helping your submission. Same situation.
Yes, my lord. In fact,
all over 10 years.
All plus 10 years, my lord.
Yes.
All 10 years plus, my lord.
You file affidavit because this matter is going to fast track the hearing.
Lordship.
Yes, heard Mr. Dr. N. Musical, Leonard, Senior Counsel, response to petitioner. Mr. H. Karvanlang.
Thank you.
Is present, accept notice on behalf of all the respondents. No further notice called for. Stop. At the outset, Dr. N. Musica submits that the matter is clearly covered by the interim order passed in WPC number 438/2025. He prays for similar orders in his petition, as situations are identical and similar. Stop. Mr. H. Harmalang, Leonard's additional senior advocate, does not dispute his position. He, however, prays that he will allow how much time? 2 weeks to file, right?
Lordship, matters received again after on 30th. 2 weeks time.
He prays that in 2 weeks time we are allowed to file affidavits. You can file a common affidavit, I think, for all of them.
Lordship.
Yes, some constitution submissions of the council stuff. It is the order passed in W43/2025. As far as the interim protection is concerned, would also apply in the current case, in instant case. Yes, same orders. Just on when is it?
30th.
Just on
30 October.
10/22 for affidavit. Yes.
Till 23, my lord. Item number 23.
24.
Yeah. That's why I passed the general order.
Much obliged.
Yes.
Please, your lordship.
Still pursuing the contract matter.
Yes, your
This is that
lordship.
matter that was heard when the
They have impleaded the
contractors
contractors, your lordship, who are not
impleaded.
be the party
Yeah, appeal
earlier.
contractors.
No, he is with me. He's assisting me.
So this is a miscase.
Your
Why is the
lordship, this
font
is
so small here?
Must be some.
You can understand saving paper, but does it mean that you make it difficult for the judge to read it?
I apologize, your lordship. There must be some error on the printing.
This is an application for impeding the other parties 6, 9, 10, 6 to 13 as party respondent WC 166 of 2025. Stop, and the same was objected to by Ms.
Your lordship, can I file my objection, your lordship?
Why?
Just to place it on record, whatever it is, your lordship. For whatever reason, but let me place it on record, your lordship.
Impleading will allow it. The more the merrier. What is the problem?
So I just wanted to put it on record.
Yangi AG has prayed that you have to file objection to the implement application. Stop on perusal of the application and considering the circumstances of the case, the prayer is rejected. Stop the visit parties number 6, 7, 6 to 13 shall stand included as party respondents in WPC number
166 of 2025.
Registry to make necessary corrections in the court titles. Yes.
Highly obliged.
In the main case is there. Main case can see. There's main case listed.
Obliged, your lordship.
In this case allowed.
Daily list item number 1.
Please, lordship. 2 witnesses are there, lordship.
Ready, 2 o'clock. We'll have 2 o'clock. How many witnesses? 2. That's the end of the witnesses. No more after this.
Yes.
Item number 2.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, the matter may be disposed of. They have complied with the order.
You got your money?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. B. Dev submits that the payment has since been received from the respondents. Accordingly, as nothing is remains consideration, the instant contempt application is closed and disposal.
2 and 4, Lordship, same order.
2 is in fact a review, my lord.
2 is in fact review and
4 is contempt. Both.
Both orders, same order. Indeed, the order passed in the review application. This matter also stands in the next number 4, stands closed and disposal.
Deep.
Item number 3.
Cipher.
Yeah, I'm praying for some time.
He's the one who served in the High Court, correct? This
Yes,
one.
yes,
But he's not in. How many petitioners? I mean, rather, 17 others. Yes, Dr. Amizar, where's the petitioner? None appears as a petitioner on the stop as paid by learned DSGI further 3 weeks times of active.
Item number 5.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of EB Pasa. On the last, I've produced the.
Lordship, because Shima is on, she is appearing for the state, she is on leave, Lordship. So one can be disposed of.
Can we dispose of now?
No, Lordship,
Let Shima come.
the respondent number 5, they haven't filed the affidavit. Actually, at the last order, Lordship, the order dated 26/09/25, it was recorded that the respondent number 5, they have already filed the affidavit.
That is submission made by MSEB.
Yes, Your Lordship. But on that date, Your Lordship, they have correct the erroneous in that affidavit, so they send it back to the department for signature.
I have received the counter.
You received the counter.
Yeah, but I think
Yes,
they.
the counsels for the respondents.
All right, Lordship.
Both counsels are absent today. This after 1 week.
All right, Lordship.
Yes.
Item number 6.
Very pleased, Your Lordship. I am appearing on behalf of the newly added respondent number 6.
On 5.
Who's number 6?
Steps, Lordship. CM Swara.
CMS. And this matter can be disposed of in view of the order of the District Council, 25th September 2024. I have given a copy, Your Lordship. They asked for the modification of the earlier order. That clause 7 in the next page, Your Lordship, the type copy. Type copy is the next page. Clause 7, Your Lordship.
Yes.
The CM of Himaswara shall not issue any NOC in Majai without the consent of his executive daughter. So, we can issue with the consent of the executive daughter. So, they let them approach to that. So, direction number 1 and 2 can be modified, Your Lordship.
What was the direction?
The issue was that under the Act, for renewal.
Right. No. What was your prayer in the miss case?
Lordship, my prayer was to
Modify that
clarify
order.
in respect of that who will.
Where's Mr. Dingdo?
Because and the Dorbashnong is yet to enter appearance. Perhaps they will have a say because the Sodar.
Number 5 is whom?
Number 5 is the Dorbashnong Lordship of Majai. So they have sent us back to this.
Now you've taken steps on 5.
Lordship, yes.
We'll pass on the next date. Yes,
I'll just take instruction on
Mr.
this.
S.C. Manta, that the senior counsel appearing behalf of the 6 submits the due to directions order of the Reserve Committee dated 25th September, wherein it has been indicated that we have been given that the CM of Sora shall not issue an NOC in Majai without the consent of the Executive Darbar. The matter can be disposed of. As this court directed for notice to be served on number 5. This is matter on
after a week, Lordship.
after 1 week to await the appearance.
Until item 40.
Much yes.
Until item
48.
49.
to the wholesale item.
Lordship, as per order dated 23rd September, I'm supposed to verify about the existence of the respondent number 8. So, Your Lordship, I've done some thorough research as well as inquiry. Where actually, it's a vigilance and monitoring committee, not the village information and monitoring cell. In accordance with the PMAY, Your Lordship, for the grant
one second. The village information and monitoring cell.
Yes, Your Lordship. So, Your Lordship,
doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist such entity, but in accordance with the PMAY scheme, Your Lordship, for the rural development, there is a village and monitoring cell, a committee which is constituted to oversee.
Where's the state? Who's the state? Is it correct, Mr. Khan?
Lordship,
Is it correct what the council is saying?
that I'll have to verify, Lordship.
Against the PMAY scheme?
Yes, Your Lordship. There is a village. There's a village and vigilance and monitoring committee to oversee over the allotment of funds and the use of funds for the construction of any houses granted under the scheme. So for that purpose, now the case here in Your Lordship, the fact is that my house was demolished. So now I was summoned up by the Vigilance and Monitoring Committee to refund the entire amount of 1,20,000, which was allotted by the respondent.
Where's the letter where they issued to you?
Your Lordship, I do not have the letter that they have issued, but the entire controversy that arose to the existence of the VIMC is at page 23. Your Lordship, where I have filed a reply why I cannot repay that 1,20,000 which they have sought for refund from me.
'23 said you start construction.
Your Lordship, next year 23 at page 74. 75 is the translated copy.
Flip yang
74.
So VIMC means what?
Your Lordship, they are rural. They hail from rural area. Your Lordship, they are literate.
What is VIMC? What's the
Lordship, that's what my.
What's the full?
That, Your Lordship, is an implementation agency in accordance whereby in rural area.
Clear, at least the court should know what.
Yes, Your Lordship.
VIMC.
Your Lordship, there has been a wrong. As per information which I received from the petitioner, they have said that's VIMC. But upon my inquiry, Your Lordship, and thorough research, it's VNMC.
People who ask you to return the money.
Yes, Your Lordship. So, Your Lordship, I humbly pray that may I be allowed to amend.
No, but is it a correct? Again, I don't want you to come back and say that, Mr. Khan, what is this monitoring committee under this PMAY whatever? What is it? What's it called? Can you show any documents?
Your Lordship, no, Your Lordship, but there has.
Where's the scheme? Annex the scheme.
Your Lordship, I have a record which I have.
You please will list it next week on. You just come back with further details. Mr. S.R. Lindo, please was allowed 1 week's time to substantiate his...
The entire construction of the VNMC is... Yes.
Mr. Khan, you see the scheme because we have to have a correct... Whether it's village monitoring, village is whatever, after
1 week, Your
we'll have all of the appeal instructions.
May I be allowed to bring...
also versus the court with regard to the correct nomenclature or identity of respondent number 8. Yes.
May I be allowed to bring on record, Lordship, the compilation whatever I have obtained from the Ministry of Rural Development?
We just want to see it, that's all.
And the next
I'll have notice being issued to an you know that entity doesn't exist.
Yes, Lordship. I'll bring on record, Lordship. Highly obliged.
Highly obliged.
50.
Yes, my lord. My lord, I've got a communication saying that I need a little bit more time for the
Why-wise replies. Last date?
Lordship, my sincere apology, Your Lordship. We were of the impression that this matter was listed in court number 4, Your Lordship.
So you're waiting court number 4?
Apologies, Your Lordship.
Same EB Pasa?
Yes, Lordship, they are yet to receive instruction.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, I'm yet to receive instructions. I've just received a communication saying it's under process.
What's the matter about?
It's a regularization of the service of the petitioner, Your Lordship.
Yes, MS so Bang and Mr. Long on behalf of EB Pasa, they put out for a 2 weeks time to file
counter affidavit.
Counter affidavit.
Highly obliged, Your Lordship. Highly obliged. Item 51.
Please, Your Lordship, I'm praying for some more time, Lordship, to file our affidavit.
Not appears a petitioner. for the 3 weeks time has been allowed to respondents for yes. 3 weeks time for affidavit.
51 and
What's your name?
52.
What's your name?
My lord.
Your name?
Tinath, my lord, on behalf of
Topan Nath. Yes.
My lord, my lord.
Yes. Tinath. Okay. Record.
52. 51, 52 are similar matter.
Same order.
Highly obliged.
Yes.
53.
Just to file the affidavit.
My lord, I sincerely apologize, my lord, we couldn't make it on time. Well, I'm praying for 2 days' time, my lord.
Even union has to file.
Who's the people for the union? Where is the Devnath? Yes. How much? 1 week has paid for the only stamp allowed.
Highly obliged, lord. 1 to 3, my lord, state.
On behalf of the state respondents, that's paid on behalf of the respondents 1 week for the time allowed for affidavit.
Hearing 54.
For hearings, yeah. Public hearing is number 1. Yes.
The election petition, worship, where there was a very contentious issue of the copies which have been served.
Start.
Lordship, let this matter come at the end of the board, Your Lordship. Mr. Pandey is on legs in court number 1, Your Lordship.
What is the issue now?
They say that I have given a completely blank copy. My submission on instruction is that that was not not the correct position. We have given a properly notarized signed copy.
I mean, this also we have to post for preliminary
Because there is a very
evidence.
serious contention which they have made.
Finding for preliminary.
I have also taken a slight instruction, Lordship, that notice which they have appended to that copy is stitched, Lordship. I have never come across.
That is. Are you interested in the election petition?
Lordship,
Or
yes.
You sure about that?
Lordship, yes. Because on very specific instruction, he says that the copies were duly notarized and signed, and there was no question of giving us.
And how is this good to ascertain or to verify that
Moreover,
fact?
Lordship, it is also apparent that in their application under 711, that is never their contention in the application. Subsequently, they come and produce that copy and say that this was done. In the application, it is never their contention that it was a completely blank copy, no date, no sign, no notary.
You mean to say when they made submission, they raised these
It
objections?
appears, Lordship, because they filed an application raising ABC grounds. I filed my show cause reply. It was never the case that that copy which was subsequently produced was a completely blank copy. Otherwise, they would have come with that ground itself, Lordship.
After some time, okay. Out of this election matters eating court's time.
56.
Prepare for next election. Yes.
Your Lordship, I have received the additional affidavit filed with state, so we're seeking 2 weeks time to
Been filed.
Has been filed, Your Lordship.
What? When was it filed? Since 25th
last
of-
month on the 23rd.
Yes.
Well, some time back we filed.
We're
What?
praying for 2 weeks time, Your Honor.
Why?
Just 2 week time.
You need to file rejoinder.
Yes.
What have you said in additional affidavit?
Nothing important, Your Lordship, just that.
Nothing important. Why do you file additional affidavit?
No, I mean nothing that they need to file a rejoinder, Your Lordship. This is just that the promotion matter. Because the other matter.
Who's leading you in the matter?
Mr. Espande.
Because in this case they had paid for leave, pension, etc. after regularization, and that all of that has been settled. Now only the promotion is left, Your Lordship.
What you're serving as what?
The MECP and ACP, we have already received initially, they have fulfilled our prayer. At
No,
present,
that
the
was
issue-
after the notice was issued of 9 July this year.
Presently, now the issue pertains to
Only
the
the
seniority list.
promotion.
Those who joined earlier to us has superseded, after...
You're Mr.
S.A. Majao, Your Lordship.
Mr. S.A. Majao, Learned Counsel, praise him be allowed to file a short rejoinder to the additional affidavit. File with the respondents, praise allowed. Just after 2 weeks, yes.
Oblige, Your
In
Lordship.
the order for
59.
May it please, Your Lordship. Lordship, this is
Yes, 6 to 8 is there already.
Advocate General is unlike in court number 1, Your Lordship.
Everything appearing here
Yes, Your Lordship, is leading for the state.
for the
State, Your Lordship.
how come not recorded here? Something matter given. What miss case is here? What miss case is here? What miss case do you file?
Lordship, that is not under consideration now. It's a main matter which is
Admission to the medical seat.
for the next year. The admissions were.
Anything
That was
survives here?
No, nothing survived in fact.
Lordship, may I? Your Lordship.
Without after some time, let the AG be present.
Lordship.
Huh?
Lordship.
61.
Where Dr. Mozika?
This matter where
Study leave.
is on leave.
No, he's not on leave.
Yes. That
Lordship, I'm praying for a short Passover, Lordship.
This is a hearing matter. Short Passover will not help, my lord. Only thing is this, my lord. I want to file a written argument.
Why?
So I want to rest my case, my lord. I have already placed everything, my lord. Rejoinders and all, everything is fine.
right to leave.
Sorry, my lord.
Your right to take leave, study leave. This is a matter of study leave.
Yes, exactly, my lord. So I have clarified my written argument.
Yes, no? Has Dr. Muzika advanced arguments? No.
He has, Lordship.
Complete.
Only some
Not
clarification
completed
was
yet,
seek,
Lordship.
my lord. Whether the authority who has issued the
No, but you had produced something last date that NOC are given to
exactly,
other.
my lord. On that,
servicemen.
my learned senior was supposed to take an instruction on that. They have filed a rejoinder affidavit to that effect, and I also have filed a rejoinder. If my lord, the senior counsel has some difficulty, then let it come after Diwali, my lord.
Yes, as the
Let it come out 23rd, my lord.
for the elder senior counsel for the responsibility. This is matter of
On 23rd, my lord, if I can just play, my lord. Just
23rd.
23rd. Hello.
Yeah.
Second call, 54.
Still on legs, Mr. Pandey.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Let me pick up the other matter. Where's Mr. Mant? We can start. Let AG come and reply. Yes.
59.
Put the fan, eh? Put the fan. One time, yes, start.
May it please, Your Lordship. Lordship, this is with regard to.
Who's there? We have the state. You take notes. Yes.
For USTM. USTM. Yes.
You appear with university.
Yes, 670.
Lordship, this is with regard to admissions in PIMC, that is the PS Sangma Medical College here, Lordship. Now the number of seats, Lordship, is 150. And why this matter survives, Your Lordship, is as
Yes.
on today, even though there are 150 seats, Your Lordship, as on today, 163 students are attending classes.
Okay.
So that is the reason why it survives, Your Lordship. And
150 seats, but that has been in the other connected matter. You're aware. I think they have penalized
Lordship,
them for the.
They have been accredited. So
and you've been penalized with a reduction in your
50 seat.
intake in the next year, correct?
50 seat we lost.
Lordship,
You keep that in mind, yes.
Yeah. May I clarify that part first? Then I'll open up my case, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Now, Lordship, I'm referring to Your Lordship's order passed on 6/12/2024. Lordship, this is the order passed in that other matter. Sorry, it is 8/9/25, Your Lordship. Lordship, that
We
matter.
don't have, the order is not here before us.
It's a short order. Just if I may read, Your Lordship, what was decided in that matter. Lordship, as it has been submitted by the Learned Counsel for the parties, that final action has been taken by the National Medical Council with regard to the reduction of seats. Nothing remains for consideration in the present writ petition. On that information, this Honourable Court was pleased to dispose of the matter. Now, the reduction of seats is for the next current year, Your Lordship.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with the year which is under consideration before Your Lordship.
Okay, satisfy the court. Why it has nothing to do?
Lordship.
If it concerns, because your submission is that 150 seats is the maximum, correct?
No, 150 seats advertised, Your Lordship.
Advertised, right? And then again,
Briefly,
150
I'll
seats.
give Your Lordship.
150 seats, 160 students are currently pursuing
150 seats advertised, Your Lordship.
And that means 13 students above the
150
above
seats
the quota.
as on today attending classes.
Right.
Of the 150 seats, Your Lordship, for the state quota it was 64 seats, and for the management quota it was 63 seats, and for the NRI quota it was 23 seats. That is the 150
seats for state.
64, Lordship.
Oh, sorry, 64.
64.
State.
Management quota 63, and NRI quota is 23. That's the 150. That was advertised, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, how I come in, I'll come to later. Now, under the state quota, Your Lordship, 26 was reserved for Khasi Jaintia,
Yes.
26 was reserved for Garos,
Yes.
and 3 for SC OST, and unreserved was 9.
Yes.
Now, when applications were invited, Your Lordship, after scrutiny and all that, Your Lordship, what had happened is, Your Lordship, in the state quota, of the Garos 26, Your Lordship, 11 seats were left vacant
Okay.
because suitable candidates were not found. And 2 from the SC/ST quota was left vacant.
11 Garo seats and 2 from. Okay.
Now what happens? So, Your Lordship, in the state
You mean
quota,
2 from the 3 seats?
2 from these 3 seats could not be
From the
filled out
other
as there were
STs.
no candidates.
Okay.
So that's the 13, Your Lordship.
Okay.
So from the state quota, Your Lordship, 13 seats were left vacant. Now, when that was left vacant, there was an arrangement between USTM and the state, Your Lordship. So what they did is, these 13 vacant seats was transferred to management quota.
Yes, some will show that it was
Everything.
arrangement.
I'll take Your Lordship. I'm just briefly trying to apprise Your Lordship why
Your case survives.
Lordship. So, Lordship will kindly appreciate that originally the management quota is only 63. Now, because this 13 was transferred, so it became 63 plus 13.
13, yes.
They transferred these 13 seats to the management quota, which was given to general candidates. Now, subsequently, Lordship, there was a difference between the USTM and the state on this issue. All documents are there too. I'll bring to Your Lordship's notice. They said this cannot happen, so this is to be reverted back. The 13 seats are to be reverted back, and again, fresh admission scrutiny was done, and another 13 students were admitted under the state quota.
Okay. So management quota, they admitted 76 and state quota 64.
Lordship. So you understand, Lordship, that is why this extra 13 has come in.
Yeah.
So because the seats were originally transferred and then reverted back, and again fresh admissions, so another extra 13 Khasi Jaintia students have been admitted. But what had happened, Your Lordship, when these 13 seats were taken to the management quota, they gave admissions to 13 other fresh candidates from the management quota.
Okay.
Now, those 13 had come before Your Lordship in that other writ petition. And by virtue of the stay order passed by this court, Your Lordship, they continued. And they continued to this date.
Yes, okay.
So now what has happened, Your Lordship? The 13 extra in the management quota is also attending classes, and 13 taken subsequently from the state quota is also attending classes. So we have 153 plus 13, which is 163.
Yes.
So Lordship will kindly appreciate. So this submission which has been made, that
Now, where are you situated?
Lordship, I
That
am.
is a general case, you understand, yes. Okay, now where are you vis-a-vis the...
I'll come to this, Your Lordship. But before I come to that, Your Lordship, may I just clarify this part, because Your Lordship was given to understand that as NMC has reduced the number of seats, so the problem is resolved.
Yes.
But NMC has reduced seats in the next year, Lordship, not in this year. So that document is on record, Your Lordship. Your Lordship will kindly see the objection filed by respondent number 6, 7 and 8. In Miss Case 186.
Yes.
If Your Lordship has got it, they have annexed this document at Annexure A, page 6, which is the letter from National Medical Council dated 16 July 25. If Your Lordship has got it.
Yes.
This is with regard to renewal of undergraduate seats of MBBS at PS Sangma, International Medical College and Hospital so-and-so for the year 25-26. Lordship will kindly note this is with regard to 25-26. But I am under 24-25.
Yes.
This is for the next year.
Yes. Yes.
Lordship, I'll.
What do you want to show from this letter?
Lordship, in
Para
fact,
7.
Everything is relevant, Your Lordship. Why seats have been reduced? There is a detailed explanation given, Your Lordship. But may I read from para 6 onwards, Lordship? In addition to the deficiencies mentioned above, it has been noted by the Commission that your college has been allegedly involved in violations of NFC norms and decisions of Honorable Supreme Court with regard to counseling process as well as per the following details. The NMC has received notice of a petition filed by 13 MBBS students admitted under the management quota at your college for the academic year 24-25. In this matter pending before the Honorable High Court of Meghalaya, the petitioners have challenged the orders of Government of Meghalaya Health and Family Welfare Department 8-10-24 and 9-11-24 issued to your college. After the admission process, 13 state quota seats, that is 11 Garo and 2 SC/ST, remained vacant. PIMC filled these seats under the management quota, contravening NMC norms and guidelines issued by Medical Counseling Committee. Later, the Government of Meghalaya, via its order, directed your college to cancel these admissions, refund fees and reallocate the seats to eligible state candidates. Instead of complying, your college retained the original 13 students and additionally admitted 13 more under the state quota, resulting in a total of 163 admissions, exceeding the sanctioned limit of 150 MBBS seats. As per the consensual agreement dated 28-10-24 between the Government of Meghalaya and your college, the admission and fee structure for so-and-so was set. A government notification dated allotted 150 MBBS seats as follows: NRI 23, state quota 64, Khasi whatever, management quota 63. In the light of the persistent and unaddressed deficiencies observed during assessment and despite prior intimation and ample opportunity granted for rectification, the college has failed to meet the minimum standards as stipulated under the MSMER 2023 regulations. This continued non-compliance in contravention of so-and-so, which mandates reducing the number of students in the next or subsequent academic years to be admitted by the medical institution, reflects a serious lapse in maintaining essential academic and infrastructural norms. Therefore, the board, after due consideration, has decided to reduce 50 seats and to grant conditional renewal of only 100 MBBS seats. This decision is taken in the interest of maintaining the quality of medical education and to ensure that
For one thing, see, now if you are staking your claim against these seats that are already gone, then third party interest already been created. Correct? They're allowed to continue, then they have condoned it by saying reduce it by 2 by 50 seats.
Lordship.
Now, where do you expect to be slotted in then? Suppose you succeed in repetition.
Lordship.
What will be the outcome?
Lordship, that part I haven't even opened up yet.
No, but I mean, we have to look at the bigger
Lordship,
picture. I mean, okay, we understand the threshold, whatever the threshold submissions you made with regard to where your rights lie, or maybe what's the discrepancy, whatever has happened in the college. Correct? Fine. Now, you take your case. Now, suppose you succeed by saying that, you've been deprived because you have been accommodated against the 13 seats for the state. Correct?
Lordship, in brief, if I may explain how I can...
Where do you stand?
Lordship, all admissions in this medical college is as per the NEET score. My score is 139, Your Lordship. I had applied under the state quota as well as a management quota. And I qualified in all three. Management I qualified for the state quota and the unreserved quota as well. What has happened, Your Lordship, when that 11 plus 2 was taken to management quota, 4 people who have scored less than me, whose score is definitely less than 139, and who are from the general category, have been given admission under the management quota. And by virtue of the stay order passed by this court, they continue. So as on today, students who have scored less than me, who are...
We understand that.
And
now,
who have no reservation,
yes,
are attending classes, and me, in spite of scoring above them...
That's right or wrong, fait accompli. Okay, they continued, yes.
Fait accompli, Lordship, there have been such instances earlier also.
So you have to show that, how can you be slotted, where can you be slotted? Suppose you succeed. Suppose your case, as you say, you had a higher need score, and when the management quota seats were given to the 13 whatever students, you should have been among them.
Lordship, yes, at least, I should have, because people who are below in the list.
No, I mean, should have been among them. I mean,
yes.
Like, allotted
so as on 13. Today also, Lordship, if they are continuing and me having scored higher than them, if they are allowed to continue, then I have a better case than them, Your Lordship.
How do you have a better case? You never admitted at all. They have been operating under the orders of the court, because they've been rightly or wrongly they were given, and so they should not stand to suffer. Whatever to them they've been admitted, right? So that's the thing.
But Lordship, the impression given by them before this honourable court, on which basis their writ petition has been closed, my humble submission, Your Lordship, is not the correct position, because NMC has reduced the number of seats for the next academic year.
Here is much the aspect of your case at all. It's a reduction, and so with
Lordship,
regard
they are respondents in my case.
Their only grievance, the 13 students, that their seats were not regularized, in the sense that they're outside the entire system of 150 seats, correct? So they're just seeking to validate their admission.
Lordship.
And so after it's a reduction, and so so they've been accommodated. That means there was no penal action taken by NMC by saying that, okay, fine, those seats to be cancelled.
No, Your Lordship.
That's not done.
No, Lordship, that is because this matter is pending.
NMC had given a direction that, look, that these you had committed an irregularity or illegality in admitting to 13 managed quota. At once you refund the fees, send them back. But then they have condoned that by saying, okay, fine, the penalty imposed is reduction of seats, not stopping
my humble submission, Your Lordship, that is not the correct position. The correct position, Your Lordship, is NMC has not passed any orders, nor has it regularized till date. And that is what I have sought in an RTI, Your Lordship, and I've brought it before Your Lordship via an application, because they have not supplied me with this. Lordship will kindly look at my additional affidavit.
File in this writ petition.
Lordship. It's dated 11/9/2025, Your Lordship. The day after the judgment was passed in the other matter, we have applied under RTI for this information, which has not been given to us.
Which has been filed on which date?
Lordship, it has been filed on 11/9/25.
11/9.
11/9, Your Lordship.
24/9.
11/9, Your Lordship.
No, as per the records, 24/9. Yes.
24/9, sir. Petition is signed on 11/9. Yes. Our RTI is filed. Yes.
Yes.
Lordship will kindly see my RTI application. Lordship, what I have sought, page 5, if Your Lordship is pleased to see. As on today, that is 10/9/25, how many students are attending classes in PIMC? Are the 13 students admitted additionally under the management quota still attending classes after WPC number so-and-so filed by them is disposed of by order dated so-and-so by the Honorable High Court of Meghalaya? Whether the admission of the 13 students who were admitted additionally under the management quota exceeding the sanctioned limit of 150 MBBS seats have been regularized by the NMC. Kindly provide a copy of the order notification letter by which NMC has sanctioned, regularized the admission of the 13 students, Your Lordship.
Where the answers?
So, Lordship, we have not received a reply to this.
Till date.
So, Lordship, regularization cannot be imagined.
No, it can be notionally taken in the sense that they have not, in the communication itself, it said that reduction means what? Reduction is a penalty.
Lordship, Lordship will kindly appreciate increasing 13 seats extra cannot be done in.
Yes, you continue, yes. Anything else?
Lordship. Yes. So, Lordship, now, unless we know, Your Lordship, what is the position, as we have asked under this RTI, Your Lordship.
When you applied since September, you've not got it now.
Lordship. So, if, because Your Lordship.
Then you wait till you get the replies RTI. Then you know exactly which.
Lordship, because this will have a bearing on my case, definitely, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Depending on whether 13 are regularized or they are attending classes without being regularized.
No, that's a whole.
Because it will have a serious bearing. It hinges on that, Your Lordship.
Yes, whether they're validated, the options will validated.
Lordship. Because if they are regularized, I have nothing to say, Your Lordship. But if they have been regularized, there has to be a process by which they have been regularized.
Whatever it is, but then you see, whether now on the basis, even suppose you succeed, what will happen? What course will you attend? By the time the case gets over, 1 year would have gone.
Lordship, in this connection, may I just read one small paragraph of the Honorable Supreme Court, Your Lordship, where this very issue was before the Lordships.
Krishna Srada.
Lordship.
Yes.
Krishna.
I understand. If not,
Lordship,
can it be given the same year, begin subsequent years? That's the only thing. But that's
Lordship,
only
just 4 lines,
yes.
If Your Lordship permits me. This is the issue faced by the petitioners there, Lordship. The issue that arises for consideration is whether a student, a meritorious student, for no fault of his or her, and who has pursued his or her legal right expeditiously without delay, can be denied admission as a relief because the cutoff date of 30th September has passed. In such a situation, the relief which can be given by the court is to grant appropriate compensation only. That is a question. Of course, it's been dealt with. I'm not going into the judgment yet. But so this issue has been there also, Lordship.
So when do you expect, cases. How do you going to pursue the RTI reply?
Lordship, because 1 month has 11/9. It's 1 month has elapsed, Your Lordship. So now, if we do not get it, we'll file a appeal as provided under RTI, because that would definitely have a bearing, Your Lordship.
Then we'll have it after 3 weeks.
Lordship.
Yes. Mr. Manta?
Yes.
Any submission to make?
The submission, one important thing has to be looked into, Your Lordship. The validity of the NEET remains for 1 year.
The NEET or the score?
That remains for after 1 year, it lapses.
We will examine that. Yes. MS Apollo Senior Counsel petitioner submits that as relevant information which is vital to the case yet to be obtained through an I2I application which has been made since 11/9/2025. It appears the matter be posted after 3 weeks for hearing. Yes. List accordingly.
Obliged.
54.
This is that case of.
They've raised some very serious, serious issues now. You're saying that it doesn't, nowhere is reflected. You've got the blank pages in your 7-line application.
Yes,
but it's all come to your submissions, and looking at the application, whatever you see is not substantiated by any
Yes,
material,
Lord.
then
And Lord, I also had the ability of just notarizing only a few things, signing on a few pages. I could have done it for the entire thing, but because all these submissions are completely in air, unfortunately. My learned friend was not even the advocate of the election petitioner when the election petition was filed.
India
And
or just hot air.
it's completely in the air. Yes, Manoj. As far as this case is concerned, Manoj, the contention which was put forth by my learned friend was that that a copy was served to me by the registry, and that was the proper copy. Thereafter, that service did not happen, and therefore they effected a service by way of dasti, which they concede to that extent that that may have been not a proper copy. So 2 copies were served. You were served initially the right copy, and therefore so on and so forth. So that is the but.
How do you expect the court to adjudicate this?
It cannot be.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. It's impossible, and that has to be demonstrated by them as to whether they have served a copy to me or not.
How would you demonstrate that?
Well, that is up to them. But the copy that I have that copy, and that copy is completely without any signatures, notarization, and it can't be called to be an election petition. No dates are mentioned, no place is mentioned. But what can be seen is the notice that I received from that, the notice that I received with the copy. And I have placed that, it is a notice from the joint registry.
This is the one you've
Yes, Milord.
right.
And just above the signatures,
Is this the one, Mr. Just have a look. Just to refresh your.
Lordship, yes, I have in fact asked them. They say that even in the registry, they never tie and issue the notice here because it is pre-stitched by when we take the steps. They just attach the notice with a staple and they send it along with the talab.
You mean to say stitched by them?
Lordship, yes. The registry will never stitch and.
Alleging that there has been some, manipulation.
Lordship, yes. Because kindly see, if I may just hand it back, Lordship. Kindly see their miscase which they have filed, Lordship.
No, we'll not look there. But are you alleging there has been some manipulation of the document placed before the court?
Appears to be, Lordship. I have specifically taken this instruction on the submission which has been made, Lordship. And that is the.
That's very serious. You have to put an affidavit.
Lordship, yes. Yes. And over and above, Lordship.
So you have the court's address because this is a specific point they've raised 711 application. Okay, with regard to, and then they have raised these other submissions with regard to that blank pages, no signatures.
And none of that is raised in their application.
No, everything is raised in my application. That is incorrect.
Let them show it, Lordship.
You have already filed an objection 711 application.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
We'll permit you to file an additional objection.
Lordship.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
But it is nowhere spelled in his application or in his
You put that also
replication.
in your objection, doesn't matter.
Lordship.
Mr. SDF submits that the contentions raised in the application, the order 7/11 of CPC, do not substantiate the submissions that have been made, or the copy of the application, the photocopy application which has been filed before this court. So he prays me allowed to file a detailed objection
To clarify
the matter. The prayer is allowed just after
1 week, Lordship. I'll file it.
We'll also have it after 2 weeks.
I'll
There is no
They have Diwali, so it's after 2 weeks. Yes.
Lordship.
You will never get anywhere now.
Lordship, because
Tell your priest to take a serious call whether he wants to pursue the matter or not.
he is desirous, Lordship.
Because I
Just
would not
prepare for the next elections.
He would not.
I've counted Milods the number of adjournments taken by them.
You
It
see,
is
that
more
was
than
he changed
30.
councils also.
Lordship,
So the thing is that everything was stuck and it just anyway. The less said, the better. Observations should be limited to the minimal by the court in case taken out of context. Yes.
Obliged.